Hello, everyone. I am back. Had a fun day today. What did I do this morning? I got up and cleaned the house for my friend. She's a friend that I used to dog sit for her little baby. If you've been with me a long time, you know I dog sat, stayed at her place at night so she could get away, little tiny thing. And he just was recently went over the Rainbow Bridge. Anyway, I cleaned her house this morning, came home, asked my buddy, hey, you want to go thrifting? Yeah, I said, give me 5 minutes. I'm not changing my clothes. I'm going to whitewash my face and change my shirt, and I'll be ready. Look what I got. There were 3 of them sitting there, and this one is just like new, 50 cents. So I got one. I've had one. I don't know where it is. I think I threw it. I'll show you what else I got. I'm not going to show you everything I got, but I got 2 more Mexicans. Again, if you've been with me, you know what I'm talking about. They're paper mache Mexican dolls. I got one. They were $2 each. I got 2 of them one day, $2 each. One had the wrong color tag, so one was $1 and the other one was $2. One was half price. There were 2 more there today. It was a woman with I'm looking at her. She's got a terracotta pot in her arms, and I think that's a cane hanging off her. And the man has a basket, and he's got peanuts in it. Now, my daughter is from Veracruz, Mexico, and she hates them. She thinks they're horrible. I tell her, when I die, you can have my Mexicans. It's a joke. My son's been married to her for 14 years, I think. I don't even keep track anymore. I love her dearly. And so I sent her a picture today of them, and she said, text back, they're ugly. I said, hey, now they're your Mexicans when I die. She goes, nope. And she typed NOP. And then, so I cut the face off. I took a picture, cropped the face of the woman, and she's really old and wrinkled. And I took it into Snapchat, and I put kissy lips on it. And then I wrote the words, I love you, under it. And I sent it to her, and she goes, nope, ugly. And then she had the laughing things. I'll show you what else I got real quick, and then I'm going to show you what I've done with this. I am obsessed with water bottles lately. And last week I got this Swig. If you run them through the dishwasher with hot water and you put them in the sink with some bleach for a while, they're fine. They're fine. This is $55 new. So I got it for $1. Today, I got these 4. I got this Bodhi Elixir. It was $2. Now, let me tell you what it is. It's $80 new, and it's got crystals in it. Don't ask me why, because they're not touching your lips, but they're supposed to be. It's glass. They're really big in the workout field. And, yep, this exact one is $80 new. I don't know what it is, for resale. I haven't cleaned it yet. It's got the neoprene sleeve. $2 from originally $80. This, you know what these are. You can put your can of pop or your whatever, cold drink, water bottle, whatever. You can take this apart, put it in there, and put it back on. And it's like a koozie. And these are 15, which isn't a big deal, but I got it for 75 cents. And then it's narrow enough to go in your car or whatever. But this is 15. And it's got this silicone sleeve on it. And it's a Zulu. And it's glass. And I got it for 50 cents. And again, I haven't cleaned it yet, but it's, $35, $15. This is a Hydro Flask, and they're $35. And I got it for 75 cents. So I'll send it through the boiling hot dishwasher, soak the lids, and how is that? So there's 2, 3, $4. All right, here's what I've done. I did do Dolly asked about, was I going to put these on? I had done that. I told her, don't be asking questions here. I missed one. Don't be trying to get ahead of me. I already got that covered. She was clever to think of that, and I hadn't thought of it when I started, but I added a bunch of pages yesterday. I haven't shown that. And I folded them in half, so if you wanted, you could take it apart and open it up and write and then put it back. I've added file folder tabs, 3 of them. So we've got the envelope. This one opens at the top. I think I will give it a thumb notch quick. 9.5. So we're going to go, 9 is 4.5. There's the middle. That's pretty close. Will do. Yeah, so we went to 2 thrift shops. I got other things. I got, I don't know, what did I get? Oh, I got a, I got to show you. I'm going to pause. This is absolutely stunning. Okay, here we go. $2. $2. Everything is in it. No, I'm not going to use it. But the blue Corningware, the corn flour, is quite valuable. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up because I looked it up while I was in the store. And my friend was she picked it up and I said, are you going to get it? She goes, no, where am I going to put it? And I said, I don't know. Sell it on eBay. And she goes, I don't have time for that, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't resell. And right before we left, I went back and got it. She goes, you're going to get that? And I said, well, yeah, for $2. It's like, I can't remember what it was worth. You'll have to look it up. It's a shock. Okay, so we're back to here. We've got this envelope with the thumb notch. Another piece of paper folded to put the protectors on it. Some sheet music on an envelope. Another tab. The tissue paper envelope. This, I have an idea for this. So this is just a recap. I put a dictionary page in there. Another envelope with this old sheet music stuff. Another piece of paper. This one is like a grid. You can write on it. You can, it's easy to pull stuff out. Another envelope. I added a bingo card. It isn't distressed yet. I'm not going to do that on camera and waste time. Another envelope. A small piece of paper that can open up, and a piece of coffee dyed computer paper. And then this is the lid to a bingo box that I bought that had bingo cards in it. Just an old cardboard lid. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I've got more pages to add. On this envelope here, I thought I would, which one was it? I just said this. On this. I think on this. No, this. On this one. Because it's plain and plain and plain. I cannot find my time cards. I know I have a ton of them somewhere. I have just spent about 15 minutes trying to find them. I'm going to add that. I have this in my project basket that is 10 miles high. Somewhere along the line I did this. I think I did this last winter when I was dog sitting. It's just a couple of pockets, and I just did some scrapbook paper. But I think I'm going to add it, and it's not going to go, but it'll go like, out. So I'm going to have to trim it down. I'm going to have to trim it down. So I'm going to essentially lose this pocket. Let's just, I'm just going to do it. I'm just cutting. I'm not going to, oh, you know what I did? Shouldn't have done that. Well, too late now. I just trimmed up the postcard. That is totally something I would do. This can go away. See, that was something I did with an envelope. Okay, let's turn this over. I imagine I'm going to have some gluing to do. Anyway, I came home, sat in the chair, watched my lady from Iran. Oh, now there's a pocket that's not going to be right. The thing. I'll fix that notch if I can. That's close enough. It doesn't look very good though. Fell asleep in the chair watching Miriam. She had to go gather sticks today. She takes these straps and she lays them on the ground. And then she gathers all the sticks. She lays them on the straps, pulls the straps up, sits down and gets them on her back. I tell you what, it's incredible how hard those women work, and men, but the women do the brunt of the field work. I have been watching long enough to realize that she was cutting hay. They cut hay with a scythe thing, a hand one, a short one. Oh, it's lovely. And they make stacks. So there they are out in the field in those long dresses, with scarves in that blazing sun, cutting hay. No, straw. I said hay. Wheat. I'm sorry. Wheat. Good Lord, I'm tired. It's about 9:30 at night. Okay, there's my pocket. That's rescued. This can go here. So I've got to do something to this. So if I glue this on, then I can do a page over this. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to glue this on. Is that short enough? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hope you're following what I'm doing. What else did I get? I got one of the secondhand stores we went to it's more expensive. They only take really, it's not for profit. It's not for, you know what I mean? It's, people take their stuff there and they get half the money. So it's name brands, Under Armour and all that. They have you pay for what you get. I mean, instead of paying where all the clothes are $3.50 at the other one, they are, and children's clothes are $1 at the other one, but they're, you have to be, you have to really look hard. This would make a pocket though, wouldn't it? I think I'll make that a pocket. I'm going to cover this. So anyway, I got a pair of shorts for my grandson. I paid $8, I think. This says adjustable boot jacket cover book. I said boot. I don't know what the heck it really is though. I really like this part here. Number 1. I like that. So I'm going to mark the height. What else did I get there? I got that. I spent 20 something there. I got the shorts for him. I got the 3 little outfits for my granddaughter. She was a 12-month. One of them had the tags on. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm telling you, they were like mint condition. Carter's. I got the 3 Carter's outfits. And what's the other thing I got? I don't remember. Oh, a little t-shirt for my grandson with a bulldozer on the front. He's all about that stuff. So I had fun. Fun. Okay, I'm going to trim this down because I basically want all these words, not all this paper. That's good. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. I have a house at 7:30 in the morning, and the reason I go so early is because then I can get done. And it's on the water. It's beautiful. They have a dock and a couple boats. Well, one boat. One stays in their garage. They have one of those rosewood boats like the old pictures of President Kennedy in them. They've got one of those sitting in their garage. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, anyway, I always love to go there because it's so pretty on the road. It's just around the corner from my house, too. But I do that. That takes 2.5 hours, and then I'll be home for the rest of the day. I'm not going thrifting. I might work out in my yard. I don't know what the weather's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to rain. I bought some mulch today. I'm extending my flower bed. It goes across the whole back of my yard, not the whole. Where it ends, I want to continue it farther to the end of my property line. So that's something I might work on tomorrow, depending on the rain. I'm going to lay down some old cardboard, well, new cardboard. I'm going to lay down some cardboard and put the mulch over it. Okay, that worked. Guys, I just love to thrift. I just think about it, and then I just want to go. I can't stop myself. And then I think, when I get home, I like, oh, I want to go back. I wish I would have got. There were these white, mid-century modern, they were white, shaped like a leaf, and they were white milk glass, and they were edged in gold. And they were $7.50 for each leaf, I think. And they were the color, which is yellow. So they would have been half. But I don't collect them. How's that? It's for no... I need to line this. Let's just line it with something. Just to be lining. Let's just do this. I just think about thrifting all the time. I'm obsessed with things, having things, and I think I'm going to have my Etsy shop, not Etsy, eBay. I have eBay. I used to sell on eBay, and I haven't done it for a long time because it is a lot of work. And then I think, I don't want to give up this stuff. I love it. There, that'll work. I'm just going to put this right down inside. I have a whole pile of stuff here to put in. I hope this fits. Might be a little long. Well, for Pete's sake. Now my glue's dry. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just stick it down in there and squirt it. Okay, you know what's the problem? It's too tall. No jewelry. Oh, I did get a purse. I did get a purse. And I couldn't find the exact purse. There was an $800 one. It's not the one I've got. There was some $200 and some ones. And there were some $80 ones. Different styles, different hardware on them. It is a Francesco Bodi or something like that. I've never heard of it. It's Italian. It's a hobo bag. And It was $5 and it had a yellow tag, so I paid $2.50 for it. I love it when people don't know what they've got and they take it into those places. And my friend goes, "What are you getting that for?" And I said, "Well, number one, it's leather. And number two, I can tell that it's, see, I don't like this either. So we're just going to do the same thing." See, this is Kitchen Clatter Magazine, 1982. Let's take it off this end. I bought a whole stack of these for $10 or $15. I can't remember. Let's see if it fits in first. And they went back to the end of the 60s. Not real old, but you know, when you think about it, that is getting old. Perfect. Hope everybody had a good start of the week. Hump day. I might go paint my granddaughter's room tomorrow. That's what I might do. I need something to do. I need a project. I have enough of my projects. I'm going to wallpaper my hallway. And I found some paper on Wayfair, and I've saved it to my cart. And I just removed it from my cart. I saved it to my saves, and then I had it in my cart for a while. And I go back and look at it, and then I put it back to my saves. And I just took it out of my cart. I had 2 rolls. I want to go, you know, just so far down. It's a very big, very bold print, very boho. And I just want to go about 4 feet up from the floor. I want the, I don't know if I want the top half or the bottom half papered. I haven't decided. I have to see what it's going to look like where it butts up against my kitchen wall, where the hall meets the kitchen. So, but man, I've looked at that over and over and over again. So there's a pocket here. Let's see if this will fit in. I've whacked that stupid. Look at that. Okay, that'll work. Then I can put a notch on this side. So I go a little bit each way so that it's to the 9, 4.5. All right, where'd it go? Right there. Boy, that looks funny. It doesn't look even. 9.25, so we're going to slide it. Oops. I still can't find my metal ruler. So aggravated. There we go. So I'm going to clean up these water bottles, and then I'll pass them out. One day I think I bought 8 and went around to all my grandkids. And one was one that you plug into your well, you can plug it in like you plug in your headphones or whatever. It was modern. It wasn't a cigarette lighter kind. And it was brand new. It was still wrapped in the whatever. And it kept your coffee hot or whatever. My 16-year-old grandson said, "I want this one." Like, okay. Okay, so with that, the other thing I was going to do, this could flip. We'll deal with that later. I've got this. and I thought I would cover it. This is from a Somerset studio. So it's a pretty picture. I love it. I'm just going to cover one side of the flash card. Top and bottom's cool, but I'm going to use this. All right, I'm just going to cover it. Okay. I'll leave the other side a flash card. I'm going to cut this off too. Right here. Around my corners. All right, what are we going to do with it? Should we make it a tuck pocket? Pocket. There's one that's real pretty pink. Or how about a corner tuck? That's what I'll do. Oh, you know what? No, because I want this to show. So I'm going to need a pocket. Here, this. No, it needs to show. It needs to show. This is a Tim Holtz thing. I found that while I was digging. What about... No, because I don't want to put a hole in it. I gotta think about this. Okay, then I've got this. This is, well, you know what this is. That's about as self-explanatory. I'm gonna fold it over. I'm gonna glue it, and I'm gonna make it a, I'm gonna punch it. And it'll go right here. So I'm just gonna punch a hole. Well, let's find the center. Okay. I can't use my new thing because I wouldn't be, you know, I didn't have any that measurement. So that would go there. I'm just going to do it the way I've been doing it since. There and there. There, there, there. I think it'd be cute. I think I will put them on the other side, even though it's totally not necessary. It is kind of cute. Okay, now we've got a library card. This is going to have to be trimmed, I'm sure. I think I had a book about Nathaniel Hawthorne, and it's got all kinds of photographs of the books he's written. I've got a page here out of it. That would be interesting. Okay, there's that. Well, that doesn't stick out too far, but I'm still going to tear it. Okay, there's that. This is the pages from his book. No, not this. And not this. This house in Salem was used by Hawthorne as the setting for his second great novel, The House of Green Gables. I think that would be cool in here. It would also be a good tuck. I think I have an envelope that's open on one end. This one. That might be. No, because I don't want to. If I folded this up, if I trimmed it, it would fit in an envelope. See, that's not gonna. It's just interesting. It was an amazing book. I mean, it was just packed full of photos. Yeah. It's still not going to work. So what I'm going to have to do is fold this up because at least the information is there. And it'll be fine. It's fine. It's a junk journal. And this was a 35-cent thrifted book, so. There we go. That can go in there. I can also add something later. There's that. Still got this. What was I going to do with this? I've already lost my thought process. Oh yeah, I wanted it to be in a pocket. And I want to make a pocket. Could this flip? Why couldn't it? That was a last minute thought. Okay, that'll work. And then I'm going to quit. I think I'll probably spill a little coffee on this stuff that I'm just adding. And next time I come back, it'll be heavily coffee stained. All right. If that's like that, it can go wonky. It doesn't really matter. And then couldn't I? No, because it's just going to be that. I still need a pocket. Oh. A pocket. That'd be tight. if I fold this, I like this adjustable book jacket cover though. But it does need to be, well, I can secure it. So if this sticks out like this, it needs to be at least this deep. So I'm going to give it a gusset. Somebody asked in one of the Facebook groups, what's the best way to make a pocket? Something about a pocket. I think she was new. And I said, and I said, I love to give them a gusset if I am able. And I said something else, I can't remember. And she said, for lack of not wanting to sound stupid, what is a gusset? So here we are. This is a gusset, girlfriend. That is about the most crooked fricking pocket. What's the matter with me? I think I'll do a bottom one too. Get rid of these corners. Make this shorter. Get rid of the corners. I think that's not too wide. I'm sure you guys all do this on the fly. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing until you sit down and look at all your stuff. You have to channel it. It has to channel its way to my brain. How's that? Sometimes you can't just plan. Okay, I'm going to need to dang it. I wish it wasn't that tall. I'm going to go across here with glue. See what I did? I went across here with glue. I don't want my pocket that deep. My pocket. Uh-oh. Why did that stick? Arg. Oh, that worked. Okay. So I just lessened the depth of my pocket. That's good. Okay. All right, guys. A little more work on it, but it's just growing on me as I go. I've got a couple more pictures, and I think I'm going to call it good. I want to add this. She's the beginning. I need something on the back because of this. So I'm going to do another envelope, or maybe I'll move this in. That's what I'll do. I'll move this in. I actually have some bingo pieces, old, not bingo, what are they? They're, this would be cute in here. Old, what game is it? Yeah, bingo. It would be bingo pieces. They're little round wooden things. You could make a dangle out of those. There we go. I still need a place for this. But I think I've gone long enough. I'll figure this out. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I'm going to upload this for the morning. And I was digging and I found this. This is the second Coptic stitch book I ever did. I've only done 2. I gifted one to my neighbor, a different neighbor, for her birthday. I think she got the first one and only had one mistake, and nobody could find the mistake, but I knew when I did it, I could see it. But I love them because they lay flat, totally flat. Isn't that the coolest? So this one has 4 signatures. That's beautiful. Anyway, I found that. I knew I had one somewhere. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. I'm going to take my water bottles and put them in the sink with some bleach and have this upload while I go to bed. Good night, everybody. Take care.